Welcome to this short presentation on why you need STEM advising on top of your traditional academic advising. So at Massasoit, there are a variety of programs, and each student has specific needs based on the classes that they've taken, the program at Massasoit, the major they may choose at their transfer school, and even between transfer schools, and lastly, for your career goals. So there is no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to course choice and transfer. Now, every STEM major will have a course selection process that's specific for them. Some programs, such as math, biology, chemistry, computer science, and engineering transfer programs, are more specific and provide a little bit more of a structured guidance. If you are currently liberal arts transfer science or liberal arts transfer or even liberal arts science, right, this could be a little bit more complicated. So choosing the right courses will help save you time and money. For example, if you need to take a science, right, not every science is seen equally by transfer institutions. Some are what are called majors level science courses. Some are gen ed level science courses. And each student's needs are going to vary. So each student needs to research their transfer school and their intended major to have a really good idea about what you want to take at Massasoit to save you time and money when you transfer. The idea is that you transfer from Massasoit with 2 or 3 years worth of courses that equal, at best, 2 years worth at your 4-year institution. What you don't want to do is have to go there and then take another year or 2 more of courses when you could have made other choices at Massasoit. So the main point that people say is all I need to do is follow your degree program, right? And that's not necessarily true. The degree program guide informs you how to achieve an associate's degree at Massasoit. You may choose a class that fulfills a Massasoit requirement, but it might not transfer and count against your major or your classes at your transfer institution. So we need to discuss this, or you need to discuss it with a STEM advisor or your faculty advisor. So for example, in math, statistics is going to fulfill a Massasoit math requirement, but college algebra and pre-calculus might be what is required of you upon transfer. So while you might have taken enough math to get your associate's degree, you may be behind when you get to your transfer institution in math. And that's a hard one to catch up on because maths build. They're in a sequence and you cannot necessarily double up in math. In the sciences, classes like environmental science and marine biology might transfer to 4 years, 4-year schools as a major. The courses, along with genetics and others, are designed for non-science majors. However, when you want to major in science, right, you should choose a science class for science majors, biological principles, general chemistry, physics, all right, to get a degree in the STEM field. So you want to make sure you're choosing the correct math and the correct science for you. Just because it's the right math or science for a friend, a colleague, right, it might not necessarily be the right math or science for you. I've included these flow charts here, and they're a little small when you're looking at them on the screen, but it really gives you a good idea of your math flow chart. So the green courses are developmental courses, not earning college credit. The orange courses are going to be career courses. They're not designed for transfer. And then we have the transfer courses, but even under the transfer courses, you can see how there are many, many, many different arrows and pathways. And this is only the first page. Here's the second page, right? So this, again, developmental courses, transfer courses, and then we have these co-requisite courses that you can take at the same time. So choosing the correct math, right, really is something you should discuss with your advisor or a STEM advisor. Again, in also science. Another statement, if I spend 2 years at Massasoit, then I will be a junior at a 4-year school. In 2 years after that, I'll have my bachelor's degree. That's not necessarily true. Students must take specific classes within the degree program at Massasoit in order to get credit towards a bachelor's degree. It depends on your degree. It depends on your transfer school, right? It depends on what you want to get. There's a difference between a BS and a BA. So it's very, very important that you sort of map out, if at all possible, where you want to transfer to so that you can bring this to a STEM advisor and say, okay, what should my plan be at Massasoit so I can be successful and save time and money at my transfer school? So here's the bottom line. Every student's path is different based on a handful of factors such as career goals, transfer institution, etc. You need to be asking these questions. Research your four-year institution and look at their program requirements. Schedule a meeting with a STEM faculty member at Massasoit prior to choosing your courses for next semester. And here is the contact information. The email for the STEM faculty and staff is stemstarter@massasoit.edu. You'll be set up with, connected with a STEM faculty member in your chosen program, and you can discuss your transfer goals, course selection, and more, any and all STEM questions. So I thank you for watching this, and I hope you found it informative. And please contact us with any and all STEM questions.